What happens to jointly owned rental properties after divorce? Hi, I'm Tim Blankenship with Divorce661.com. If you and your spouse own rental properties together, one of the key issues you'll face during divorce is deciding what to do with those investments. Rental properties can be great financial assets, but if not handled properly during divorce, they can also become a major source of conflict, liability, and confusion. In most cases, rental properties acquired during the marriage are considered community property in California. That means both spouses have equal ownership rights, regardless of who managed the property or whose name is on the deed or loan. Your divorce agreement will need to clearly address how each property is divided, whether that means selling, buying out the other party's interest, or continuing joint ownership. If one spouse wants to keep the rental, they typically need to refinance the mortgage to remove the other person from the loan and buy out their share of the equity. The title will also need to be updated through a quitclaim deed or other transfer. If you choose to sell, your agreement should spell out who will manage the sale, how expenses will be handled in the meantime, and how net proceeds will be split after any mortgages or liens are paid off. In rare cases, some ex-spouses agree to continue co-owning and renting out the property. If you go this route, make sure your divorce judgment includes a detailed operating agreement that outlines responsibilities for repairs, collecting rent, paying taxes, and what happens if one party wants to sell down the line. We worked with a couple who owned multiple rentals and couldn't agree on whether to sell or split them up. We helped them create a custom plan where each person kept a specific property based on value and mortgage terms. The properties were refinanced individually and deeds were transferred, so both parties walked away with clear ownership and no ongoing ties. At Divorce 661, we help you handle complex property issues like rental homes, ensuring your divorce agreement is thorough, legally sound, and easy to enforce. We help you protect your financial interests while minimizing the stress of dividing investment properties. If you're dealing with jointly owned rental properties in your divorce, visit Divorce661.com to schedule your free consultation. We'll help you sort out the details, explore your options, and make a clean, fair division that supports your next chapter.